for me, it's lyricism maybe back.
Ooh.
And so I already talked about it. So I already talked about a lot of it in the previous thing, but like I want to just talk about very quickly about some albums that came out this year. Okay. So my album of the year.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do 1A and 1B. Everything else I'm gonna say is a great album, but 1A and 1B isn't gonna be no surprise. I keep talking about the same two people. Run the Jewels Part 4. Like, don't care it's rapping on every track. Rapping. Like, but you know, I know they're a little disappointed that they didn't get nominated for the Grammy or whatnot. I don't know what they got to do to get nominated for a Grammy because the funny thing about this year with the Grammys, they nominated lyricists. Like, you know, the people who got nominated this year, you know, Freddie Gibbs, D Smoke, Nas, I think Royce got nominated, and Jay Electronica not nominated.
Royce got nominated.
I think Royce got nominated. If he didn't, I apologize. But I know 5 lyricists got nominated.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. So like, yeah, Run the Jewels. Number 2, so 1B is Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist Alfredo. Like, they rapping it up. Black Thought came out with Screams of Thought Part 3. We already talked about that. He's rhyming. Benny the Butcher, Burden of Proof, he rhyming. Conway the Machine from King to a God, he rhyming. Elzai from Slum Village put out a great underground track, 7 times down, 8 times up. He rhyming. Royce did 5'9", rhyming. Goody Mob, Survival Kit, very big surprise that they came out with a new album. You look at the prize. Did you not know this?
I don't think I heard about this.
Yeah. Goody Mob got an album, Survival Kit. Big Boy and 3000 do make an appearance on a couple songs. Chuck D does the intro. They rhyming. Busta Rhymes, Extension Level Vent 2. Oh, yo, he's bringing back a lot of that boom bap, crazy Busta stuff. It was real refreshing to see him back on the scene with some really good cuts.
So with that album, I got to give it another listen to because I just listened to it once. Mm-hmm. And it's a pretty dense album. It was surprisingly dense. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. But that's how ELE Part 1 was too.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it was a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, that's just Busta, super eclectic. He's rhyming his butt off. I think we talked about Nas, King's Disease, Chica, Industry Games. But the biggest surprise, though,
mm-hmm.
Jay Electronica actually putting out work this year. That caught me off guard. So, a written testimony is a very divisive work by Jay Electronica because it really is not a solo album. Jay-Z's like on 6 freaking songs, you know, and I'm gonna keep it really real. Jay-Z out-rapped him on most of those songs. I mean, Jay-Z's a freaking GOAT, so there's nothing to be ashamed of that. I mean, it's Jay-Z. You know, it's Jay-Z. But it was a little disappointing. As much as I enjoyed some of the songs, it was like, man, like I sort of want a Jay Electronica tape. I've been waiting all this for a Jay Electronica tape. It is more like Jay. It felt like, you know, Jay Electronica was like, yo, let me call up Mike Jordan to jump on my team real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like if Patrick Ewing finally got a ring, but he was like, yo, Mike, I need you to jump on here with me. You know, you're still happy that Patrick Ewing got a ring because Patrick Ewing deserves a ring. Patrick Ewing's a freaking Hall of Famer, top 50 all time, probably top 10 center of all time, but it's not going to be as, you know, awesome. You know what? It's like Kevin Durant when he jumped on Golden State. That's what it was like. It was like Kevin Durant. It was like Kevin Durant's a freaking beast. Like, when is he going to get his shine? Then he hooks up with Steph, and it's like, you know, I don't know if it counts as much. But I said all that. Then the bigger surprise, which no one saw coming, was that he released Act 2, the fabled album that got canceled. He released the very uncut version of that. And it's uncut, like super uncut. Like, there's parts where you're like, is this the whole sample? And he just threw this whole sample in there. It's not edited. It's not laced. It's nothing. and there's a lot of confusion in there. And I think I understand why I didn't get released, because this might have been over the heads that I think he wanted. Everybody says they want to be underground until them checks start coming in. It's like, dang, I think I do want to hit. I think I do want to hit. I think I do want to. It's just the truth. And so that's what I felt like Jay Electronica did. It was like, man, like I could give them me. And this is so stressful. Let me get the most recognizable rapper on the planet to help me out. Act 2 was fun though. It's fun. It's raw. I see where he was going with it. I think it had the potential to be a really great album. But I'm just happy that I got it. It's raw and as uncut as it is. There's definitely some real moments in there which I think are incredible. And then there's parts in there where I'm like, wow, this really got recorded. You know what I mean? Right. But even that I'm cool with. So that's my surprise of the year. The Lyricism is back, and that Jay Electronica actually put out.
Yeah.
Products. 2. I was happy with 1, and he put out 2. And I may be happy with Act 2 than with a written testimony.